What's up, guys? VIP Access is coming to you for yet another week. Today, I'm very honored to be speaking to one of the female artists that I've been looking up to for a very long time. I would call her the best rapper in Africa, East Africa, Kenya. You know her because she came to us with groups like Noize, even the East African Bashment crew. Here, I'm talking to Nazizi today. Hi, Nazizi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here.
I'm happy to meet you. You look very nice.
Thank you. You look nice too.
Thank you, Nazizi. We are at Coke Studio Africa, and you are actually joining the show, which is going to be on air in February 2019. Tell me about that whole experience.
I'm really honored to be called in. They were telling me they're doing a hip hop special, and I was like so excited because like right now I'm in such my hip hop element. And yeah, I was paired with two amazing girls who are really talented, Boyti from South Africa and Lioness from Namibia. So we had a challenging day one, and you know, just getting to know each other and everything. But this song is like amazing. I'm so excited like about this song. Yeah.
When I think of Nazizi, I think about the dope Kenyan music that I had from the time I was growing up. You know, when we were watching TV, you could see Necessary Noise, you could see East African Bashment crew, and it's actually amazing that it's almost more than 10 years, if not 10 years later, you're still here and you're still rocking, and every time there's a song out of yours, like, we're still really feeling the vibe. What do you think is the secret to the longevity?
I think the secret is just being authentically you, because the industry is very complicated. Like, you're going to work with different producers. Everybody's going to have their own opinion. Some people are going to inspire you. Some are going to break you down and be like, it's not good enough, right? But I think for me, I've tried to always stay true to what does Nazizi want to say in this song. I don't want to sound like the new guys, or, you know, there's this pressure of, okay, now sounding may change. The sound has changed these days and people are sounding more like this, and I'm like, well, this is my style and this is how I want to do it, you know. And I think when the fans hear that you're staying authentic and staying true to who they're used to listening to, then they keep supporting you. Yeah.
When you look back at the entertainment industry from 10 years back to now, what are the biggest things that have changed for you? Because right now, I feel like new artists are lucky they have opportunities like even Coke Studio Africa. But when Naz was starting, we didn't have that.
Yeah, it's definitely changed a lot. I'm happy to see the direction music is going now. There's so many platforms for artists, you know, and I was saying Kenyan music has become so wide right now, yeah? We can't put it in one category and say, Kenyan music in his style. Other countries, we can categorize their style into one. And I'm so proud that we can say we have hip-hop artists, we have Afropop, we have dancehall artists coming from here. Of course, also it's changed that we have social media as a platform as well. When Naz was starting, and I was saying earlier, I remember selling cassettes in River Road. Me, myself, I'm the artist, and then guys, I'm like, when do you go? You're here on the cassette, it's you. And like, yeah, it's me. And then they support, right? Or physically, like when we removed Kenyan Girl, Kenyan Boy, going to the Mathris to distribute the song yourself, you know. And now we have all these platforms where I just need to put it online or put it on my YouTube channel and share it, you know. And so many opportunities. The new generation and the younger artists coming up now should take advantage. They shouldn't have a big ego, because honestly, you guys have been giving it easy. You know, we had to, when we were setting the foundation, it was really rough, and we had to humble. Imagine us standing River Road in a cassette in Ikiuza. Seriously, it wasn't easy, yeah.
For those watching, Nazizi will be part of Coke Studio Africa 2019, launching on TV in February. She will be working with top female artists from across the continent. And I wanted to ask you, Nazizi, female artists are always kind of put on the side when you look at the top entertainment industries across the globe. But it doesn't mean that you guys are no dope. It doesn't mean that the woman, the lady, the femc is delivering like the man. So what do you feel needs to be done more? And how have you managed to work across that?
It's very challenging. Like you said, you're always put in a category. Even as a rapper, it's a female rapper, not just a rapper. You know, we were discussing how it's important to put rappers on the same level. Let's stop with this, it's a female, it's a male, you know. A musician is a musician. In fact, the female MCs, they work 10 times harder to get respect, and they get, you know, for someone to come and say she's a dope MC, it takes them so much more than just, you know, like the guys, you know. And so I would like to say that we need to, as women, and also as like what Coke Studio is doing right now, I love it, is to give women more and to give them a bigger platform, because they're being marginalized everywhere we go, as you said. So this is amazing, because this time Coke Studio are doing a tribute to females, and we have one song which is about the African woman, and it's about 7 different females, vocalists plus rappers on one song. And that's what we need. When you get to hear that song, I think you feel that African power. And we need to have more people like thinking about putting the women on a platform like that, so that they can be heard more and they can be respected more.
I also wanted to ask you about your experience working at Coke Studio with different professionals. For most of the artists coming actually are newcomers to this, and they're like, wow, I didn't know what to expect. But I find that for those who are established artists, they've been through a lot of situations that like push them to the wall. So for you, what has the experience been like, with a schedule, with different professionals that you have to work with to make one song?
I think, like you said, I've been in this situation a couple of times, so I know what to expect. I know the schedule is going to be tough. I know I'm going to be pushed to my limits. There's no divaness. Like when they tell me today, you got to wake up at 5 a.m., I'm like, no, wait a minute. I chose this job so that I don't have to wake up at 5 a.m., right? But also, one of the challenges has been for me, when you're so used to working in a certain format, yeah, and then you come on a big show, it's a different format, and you have to go with it. And like yesterday, being told, okay, Naz, we want you to redo this and to redo that, and I'm like, huh? What do you mean? No, it's perfect, but we just want to make it like absolutely perfect. So for me, it's like a learning experience as well. Like there's always room to grow. And it depends on how you take it. You can have a big ego about it, or you can be like open to learn, because as musicians, we're evolving every day and we're learning every day.
If I may ask, who are the top female artists who you love or you look up to, or even who inspired you?
The Brat inspired me because of her hip hop and being tomboy, and I was
kind of look like her.
Yeah, and people used to say that. And I remember when I was growing up, I used to have like a million pictures of her, like in my school diary. I stuck her and then on our first tour as Necessary Noize to the States in 2004, I got to meet her, and I have a picture which I never take down, like in my house, because it just reminds me, like as a little kid growing up, cutting out the Brat's picture, sticking it in my diary, to being in a picture with her. That this is what I always tell girls and when I go to visit schools and stuff, that dreams are really valid. I know people say this all the time, but I like to say to people, like, it's real, like it happens. Sometimes dreams do come true, and if you work hard enough, and so for me, it's a big deal that I got to meet her. And other people like Missy Elliott was another inspiration for me. I want to big up Kenyan MCs as well, so I'm gonna say So Soon and Ecstatic inspire me. When the inspirer becomes the inspired, that's what they do for me, because I see how powerful they are, and I know it's not easy as a female MC, and I see how strong they're. Both mothers, X has 2 kids and So Soon has 2 kids. I have one. It's already challenging, so I really want to big them up and say, like, I respect so much what they're doing.
We spoke about your experience at Coke Studio as an artist who's quite experienced in terms of having been on different platforms. So when you look at Coke Studio from an outsider and you review it, because I'm sure you've seen the show before, what do you think is the impact of the show and the importance of such a show?
I think the impact is really great, first of all, because the platform is all of Africa, right? I also think the importance is being able to connect with artists from other countries, yeah? Like I was saying before, I was talking to someone and saying, so if it was Nazizi to go get Boity and then go get Lioness to come here to do a song and then stick them in some Airbnb at $20 a day and then take them to the side studio there where it's like cheap, at the end of the day, the product wouldn't, they're 3 good artists, but the product wouldn't come out so good. So it's so important that we're getting, good treatment, we're getting a good platform, we're being given the best. It's now for you to create, and I think that's a big deal. More people should do that. It's such an amazing platform, because I've been in different collabos all over Africa, and the situation is not always so smooth. It's challenging, of course, because it's such a fast, like you're in the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, you're already like performing, the song. But it's such an important, I think Coke Studio is a really important thing, because it's changing music in Africa like season by season. Yeah.
Are there any projects that we should look forward to, Nazizi, and why should you wait to see your episode on Coke Studio Africa?
Yeah, there's a lot of new projects. I've been working on new songs, hip hop songs. So around February again, I'm planning to release my new singles. So I'm excited about that. And you should watch the episode on Coke Studio because it's female power. It's all about female power. And also, not just because we're females, we're dope. Like, the song is really amazing. And I think everybody's going to be blown away by it.
Thank you so much, Nazizi. Everybody watching, this is the legendary Nazizi. Today is my best day to meet and talk to her. It's been such an honor, and I wish you well as you continue with your musical journey. Any last message to your fans who are watching?
Thank you for supporting me for the last 20 years. I love you guys so much, and you inspire me to keep doing more music. And thanks, Anyiko.
Karibu sana. VIP access is capping off, and we'll catch you next week with yet another superstar. Ciao.